Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the new and improved, maybe improved, some people agree with that sentiment at least, virtual Atlanta Motor Speedway for the not Brickyard B for the Esports Racing League. Let's call it the Atlanta Angus instead. We keep the alliteration going. I guess. Nonetheless, glad to have you along for the ride. Jacob Pitts, Travis Brown in the booth with us this week, and Miata's at not quite a plate track, but a plate track in a sense here with the new Atlanta.
I am so excited. I was excited for Indy, and then I found out this was happening about 12 o'clock today, and I am even more excited for this. I think we're going to tear a lot of things up. I think we're going to see some spectacular crashes. I think we will see some beef, Angus beef here at Atlanta, and I think we're in for one hell of a show.
Qualifying going on right now, and this was done on purpose to have open qualifying where you've got everybody out on the racetrack at the same time trying to set a lap. The invisible boatmobile, the 26, is on the provisional pole position right now. That's Jarrett Liebert in that 26. We'll have that fixed for you by the time green flag comes around. Malachi Drake sits in second. Presley Sora third, Connor Horn fourth, Ronnie Osmer rounding out the top five. We've got, I can't do math on the fly like this, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26 drivers here so far trying to win tonight here from Atlanta.
I'm trying to get my timing and scoring working. I apologize, Jacob. I just drove home from North Carolina, and I just sat down at my computer to start this. And Anthony Alfredo is pleading with me to not scream and cuss. So,
well, it's different now than it was 2 minutes ago. Initially, it was just take it easy, and then it was oh wait, you're on that channel? Yeah, okay, let her rip.
Yeah. Well, the suit guys, I think, were involved there for a minute, and now we got the suit and guys out of here, and we're good to go. But looks like Jarrett Liebert's going to be our pole sitter, and by a whopping margin. How in the heck did he go that fast?
He did 7 laps in this qualifying session. And it was his second lap that was his fastest, and he did it basically at the very end of a pack is how he got that to happen, getting the draft off of Malachi Drake, Presley Sora, and others that he was able to close in on the pack and stay up to speed. That's wild that he's half a second faster than everybody else.
Of the drivers who took time, Landon Huffman was the slowest.
Wow. That's incredible. Let's go through our starting grid. Poor Landon. Still looking to try and go to victory lane here in this league. He's gotten close a couple of times. Jarrett Liebert on pole with Mark Billis lining up on the outside. Malachi Drake and Alex Bell line up third and fourth. Presley Sora rounds out the top five. Connor Horn sits in sixth, and it's Ronnie Osmer and Landon Mills. Joey Mazowitz and Casey Kerwin. Oh, crap. That's right. Landon won at Hickory. This is what happens when I don't write everything down in front of me. I don't remember crap. There you see the rest of the grid. Cosman up there in row 6. Anthony Alfredo, league owner, starting in row number 8. Huffman right behind him.
So, funny story on how I got this gig, Jacob. I woke up one morning to a text from a number I did not recognize, and it said, well, if it isn't the man himself? And immediately I'm like, oh no, who found my number and how? And I played dumb for a moment. I just replied with a question mark because I was going to deny it was me if it was some random person. And he was like, oh no, it's Anthony. And he's like, I've got this idea. And originally the idea was for the Brickyard, but now we're here and this is going to be spectacular.
Well, and you've run the Brickyard, I think, with the Miatas, definitely with the open wheel cars.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think you've run this track yet, at least this version of this track, just because you've been out and about since this came onto the service last week.
Yeah, so tomorrow night we're going to do some fun things here for Mooncar, but we have yet to try it. I honestly didn't even think of this potential combo, so I'm really excited to see how this works, and I might steal it.
There you go.
Just being honest, I don't want to sugarcoat it,
Right. Guys are rolling. It's 50 laps up on the big board, 26 drivers, and I'm pretty sure there is no candy cane rule. What am I talking about with the candy cane? It's that white and red line that separates the racing surface from the apron. For some reason, they were out of yellow paint and decided not to do 2 yellow lines there like they do at the other plate tracks. So they went with the candy cane here, and we're just going to call it the candy cane rule instead of the yellow line rule.
Well, that's what we like to hear. There's not one?
I don't believe there is.
Oh, okay, yeah.
In Mooncar fashion, it would make sense that there is not a line rule, but we'll have to wait and see what happens. So they'll come through 3 and 4, and I'll hand the reins over to you here to get us going in this Atlanta Angus.
Oh, I get the start. I appreciate that, Jacob.
Absolutely.
All right, here we go. Jared Liebert, Mark Rebellious leading them down. We got a whole wad of Miatas right here. Great flag. Already see some guys going down there. Well, that answers our question. There's definitely not a candy cane rule because there'd be about 18 guys going down pit road next time by serving penalties. We have got guys all over the place. We've got somebody damn near in the grass down there in that 95 machine. That is Casey Kerwin.
Oh, he gets hooked.
Oh, what a hit that was.
Turned. I believe that's Alfredo in it. No caution, got multiple cars stopped on the backstretch. Zach Novak lost his front bumper. Toll Owen involved in it as well. Caution out.
So I think we learned a couple of things here. Don't do what they did, 1. But 2, the apron does work if you don't do what they did. We saw down here in 3 and 4, Connor Horn was able to pass a whole mess of cars down there.
So it was Justin Mons, it looked like, that got into the 64 and turned him around. And Kerwin was on the apron. He lost speed because he wasn't in the draft. So he was falling back. Wrong place, wrong time. Got hooked in the right rear. Another angle. Ugh. Novak had nowhere to go. Alfredo's in the front straightaway grass. He doesn't have a right front wheel attached to the racetrack. He's just going to tow. He gives up. There's Novak. Slamming into the wall. So Connor Horn's your race leader, and a Mooncar very own and Presley Sora sits in second. Now, he's used that Mooncar experience already, taking it over to Monday Night Racing, gotten a couple of wins in that series, including these cars at Martinsville. Do you think the luck's going to carry over tonight?
Well, I'd like to think, I personally, I know I'm not supposed to be biased up here, but I'd like to see a Mooncar guy win. And there's quite a few of them actually throughout the field, the more I look. But I think a Mooncar guy, this is a car track combo that's going to fit a Mooncar guy. Don't you think?
Yeah, I would think so, because it's all about foot to the floor and getting yourself in the right position at the right time and avoiding the wrecks. It's not about necessarily breathing the throttle and throttle control and all that.
Looks like, I guess Alfredo had to tow.
Yes.
So did Casey.
Yeah.
You probably mentioned that while I was setting my stuff up, but Casey and Alfredo are 2 laps down. Okay, yeah. All right. Well,
I did at least with Anthony, not quite with
I
Owen,
am so bad at commentating with people because I am so used to just being able to zone out. Because when you're the only person in the booth, it's not apparent how bad you are. But then I get in the booth with people with talent like you and Blake and all these other dudes, and then I realize how bad at this I really am.
Well, I mean, I do it, and I'm used to talking with other people all in the booth that, that like I'll say something that they just said 45 seconds earlier that didn't register in my brain. Like I tuned out for a second, like I picked back up at the very last second to kind of move things along and just repeat something that somebody else said, and then I look like the idiot. You know,
You'll have that.
yeah,
You will certainly have
things
that.
happen. So we're doubled up, getting ready to go. Fields in turn 2. Connor Horn on the inside, Presley Sawyer on the outside. We still have Kerwin, Alfredo, and Novak on pit road. They do have faster pairs. All 3 chose not to use them. So they're in trouble.
Yeah, you don't want to be out of a quicker pair 4 laps into a 50-lap Miata race at Atlanta. That is not a situation you want to find yourself in. I'm looking at this running order
Multiple laps down.
has really changed. We ran 3/4 of a lap, and I mean, what? Mark Rebellis started on the outside of the front row, and he's in 11th. Huffman started like 17th, and he's in 4th.
Your pole sitter is currently 19th.
Yeah. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Let's try this again. Great flag, great flag, great flag.
Slower start that time from Horn. Sawyer's able to hold even with him up on the outside. Cole Baker kind of peeks down on the bottom. Justin Mons peeks down there. They're 4 wide going into 1. This may not work.
Somebody missed a shift back there, too. That Alfredo, they've actually got Anthony on the hood of their car.
That's Phil Connolly.
Yeah, he missed a shift or popped a motor or something, but he is really slow off of that start. Connor Horn held the lead there. I did not think that inside line was going to work out as well as it did because they brought him down so slow. Top seemed to roll. But I think these things, at least for the first lap or so, is slow enough that being on the bottom, just taking the shortest distance around this speedway is going to help you. Now, as the run goes on, we'll start to see moves like this.
Whoa.
Connor having to block him all the way down to the grass.
Mons! Oh, he had to brake. He gets turned.
There they go.
Oh, Brian LaPrade did it as well. We stay green. It's 2 cars. Now the caution's out. Well.
Breyer's going to have to tow. That thing ain't moving.
Yeah, he is broke. And Mons went for a hole that wasn't quite there, then backed out of it and got run over. And nowhere for Breyer to go. Replay. Goes for that gap. They're 5 wide at that point with 2 on the apron.
I mean, he just found himself in an unfortunate position right there. I feel like there wasn't a whole lot. 5 wide was never going to work.
Right. You on board with the SpongeBob car?
Dylan Connolly just said this track is like his money, wide.
Go. See, that's a different perspective for you because usually you run with the radio off while you're calling the races, so now you get to
I can hear it.
Hear the crap the drivers say.
I could see the text chat. Somebody called for Anthony to run for Senate earlier, so like it's already been a fun night in chat. How about Presley leading, though?
Yeah.
Moon car.
Moon Car's very own. And Justin Malillo runs social for us. Kind of sort like he's in the sim as Race Control 1, honoring Moon Car admin Ben Easterday. Keep the high side clear for lappers. Because
we should have
a couple getting their lap back.
That would have been the ultimate way to go about this. They should have changed the Race Control account to Ben Easterday. Or just let Ben come in and handle it.
Yeah, right. Or bring in Ben. Well, Now we know for next time, right?
So we're 8 laps in. We have wrecked many cars. I think if we just get a couple of guys mad at each other, we will have Moon Car already. Do we have a beef bell tonight?
Oh. I can make it quick. See, here's the thing. Here's the thing. I have one on a soundboard, but we dropped the F-bomb in that, so I can edit that out and try my best or find another.
I was told no to the F word.
Yeah. Let me, let's see. Twitch.tv/Moonhead. Let's see. We'll probably wind up watching a moon car race while calling this thing.
It's not that big of a deal. I can yell beef without hearing the bell. It's just, it's kind of like eating, trying to think, eating something without something else that goes with it.
What a great description.
Yeah, I've had a long day. I have had a very long day. I was out late last night, and then I woke up I slept in on accident and did a lot of driving. All right, here we go. Presley Sora, Connor Horn up here on the front row. Then it's Landon Huffman, Cole Baker, Ronnie Osmer, Toll Owen, Malachi Drake, Jonathan Dulaney, Landon Mills, and Justin Lisenby, the top 10. We're going to be a fifth of the way there. And I don't know that we've made it one full green lap. And I wouldn't want it any other way. Here we go. Great flag. Much calmer right off the initial start right here. Casey Kerwin is waving everyone by back there. So he and Anthony are trying to save resets, I believe. Ronnie Osberg jumping up there to the high side. He's going to have help from Connor Horn down the back straightaway. We do have one car. That's Bell down there on the apron. And now they're going to fan out like 4 wide. Bell decides to back out of it. He doesn't want to be the next wreck. So he is going to back out of it. And Ronnie Osberg. How about this? Ronnie Osberg going to the lead with help from Connor Horn. Just as I say that, though, Sora fighting back with help from Huffman. This is where it's going to get real exciting. They are fanning out 4 wide, maybe even flirting with 5 wide. Give that lap to Presley Sora. Oh, my God. Nick Olson is going to enter.
Oh, my God. Upside down. That's Connor Horn. God. The big one in turn 2.
Holy oh, my God.
Actually, Cole Baker was the one that wound up on his roof. They were 4, and Baker came up and thought he had room, and he got turned by the top gear car of Ronnie Osmer, and it just piled him on in.
That was a terrible crash.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That was huge.
Somehow Presley Sora kept the lead and all that. Huffman stayed in second. About every other position really shook up there.
Right.
How about Alfredo, though? I think Alfredo's going to restart in like 12th.
Now, he did get a piece of that, but he should be fine. Okay. I don't think he got too much damage out of that.
He is fine. He's got Blake McCandless back there with him as well, so those two will probably continue to mount their charge. And Casey Kerwin, I just noticed this. He's in the top 10 as well. Zach Novak's already called it a night. Breyer
Wow.
is back on track. He is running last, but he is back on track, 2 laps down, working on getting those laps back. They're doing moon car style waves, so you just take them as you need them.
You just rip and let her go.
Mm-hmm. Do we have the ability to talk to folks?
Oh, yeah.
Well, let's talk to somebody.
Why don't we talk with Zach Novak if he's still here, since he's now out of this race, kind of get his point of view. I'm not sure if he's actually in the Discord, and he is. Here's Zach Novak.
Zach Novak, what's on your mind?
Nothing right now because I don't have many thoughts after getting a concussion with the outside wall. That was a pretty hard lick.
Well, all right. All right, thanks for talking to us.
Well,
That's Zach Novak.
Man of little words, Zach Novak.
Yeah, I think we're fine. Yeah, I think we're fine.
Okay.
We might have a lot of caution laps ahead of us. We don't want to do a through the field before
Right.
halfway, you know?
So Gary Sexton was supposed to make the green flag, but he didn't.
Presley Sora brings up a great point in chat. He is known for running up front and then flipping in Moon Car. So there's a very good chance he ends up in the cheap seats here.
Yeah. It happens.
Only one car out of the race, though.
Yeah. Yeah, not too bad. It's Novak who we just talked to. Otherwise, we are all good. So we're going to be getting the one to go. Or we already got the one to go. We're going to be ready for the restart here this time. Cole Baker and Toll Owen sit stranded on pit road. Connor Horn's car is beat to hell, but it's still on the racetrack as field comes around through 3 and 4 and gets us ready for the restart.
All right. Here we go. Sora Huffman, the front row, bringing him down. Let's try this again. Great flag. Somebody's windshield wipers just turned on. I didn't know you could do that. That 26's windshield wipers just turned on.
And he's way up out of the groove now, up on that outside.
Maybe he hit the wrong
Trying to
button.
get out of the way. Yeah, maybe that's the sign. If the windshield wipers work, I think that's a good indication that rain could be on the way in the near future in the sim.
Dude, I'm telling you, new cars and showers are like the two weirdest things to me. I'll be trying to turn on wipers and turning on blinkers and opening trunks and all sorts of stuff. Look at this guy down here. That's Nick Olson on the apron trying to make it 3 wide. Well, he's not trying. He's doing, by God. Now to turn 4, he's going to lose every damn bit of that momentum. So he's going to lose a plethora of spots right here. The 15's going to put him 4 wide. They will probably wreck down here in turn 1. They are 5 wide back there behind them. Move Landon Mills to the lead, but barely down into 1. Bell down there on the apron. My God, and then high, wide, and handsome up there on the high side. That is the 83 machine, the 23. That's the 23 of Anthony Alfredo.
He's trying. That outside line just needs a little bit more help. It's only Alfredo in the 27 of Garrison Hogan up there. You got more help in the middle and on the bottom. Sora down low. Mills in the middle. And you got Alfredo still losing time up high. Connor Horn has parked it done for the night. Sora and Huffman go all the way down, trying to balance Mills. He gets turned. There goes Mills. Hard into the wall. Oh, no. Trouble.
Oh, my God.
There's the caution. Wow.
That was very, very big. And there were a lot of very, very bad impacts.
Oh, yeah. Replay. This field's already flying apart.
I mean, we might run out of cars.
Yeah. I mean, right now, that's a lot of guys that are going to wind up using their fast. But Nick Olson, a hell of a shot to the outside wall. Let's see. So folks that had the tow, Presley Sora, Joey Mazowitz, and Nick Olson. Everybody else able to drive it back around. Pits are open and some folks are coming. See on board with Sora. And the folks that, well, we'll get a fast repair update here in a moment. Once these guys come down and make their stops.
Well, should we talk to Landon?
Sure, let's see what he saw there, since he was right in the thick of that.
Landon Huffman.
Not.
Oh,
yeah. There he is.
God.
There he is. He's here. All the way at the bottom. Here he is, Landon Huffman.
Landon,
Hello.
why'd you do it?
Man, I did exactly what I was doing every lap, and then it just hooked him, so...
Well, obviously not. You wrecked him that time.
Yeah, I pushed him all the way around the track, and then all of a sudden I just pushed him square, and it just hooked him right, so... I don't
Sounds
know.
like excuses.
It's really hard because the only way to go fast is to push, and if you don't push, everybody else just swallows you, so you either make a decision on push it and that happening, or not push it and going all the way to the back, so...
I have a theory.
Yeah.
I think you were upset he was beating you. You saw him as your biggest threat, and so you wrecked him.
Travis, I pushed him the whole race.
Maybe you're trying to wreck him the whole race. How do we know?
You got a good point.
Yeah, see? I mean, I'm just devil's advocate here.
Yeah. All right. Well, I guess I still have to get damage fixed, but I'm not using a fast repair, so.
All right.
All right.
Go get him.
Thanks.
I think he meant to do it.
Yeah, I don't know, but he gets
Is
it back on the
Presley in here?
racetrack. He is
All right, get
somewhere.
Presley in here.
Yep.
Get Presley in here. Presley.
Yes.
So, I'm not trying to stir anything up here, but Landon just admitted to intentionally wrecking you. He said that you were his biggest threat, and that he just thought that that was the perfect opportunity to take care of that.
So I mean, I guess I have to go out and just trash him under caution, then, don't I?
I don't write the rules. I'm not inciting violence. I'm just saying, the ball's in your court.
Yeah.
All right, go get him.
Okay, I'll try.
All right, so quickly, let's run through the list. Who has used their fast repair already? Third place, William Goss. Fifth place, Justin Mons. Jonathan Delaney in seventh. Briar LaPrade, Cole Baker, Casey Kerwin, Ronnie Osmer, Justin Lisenby, Nick Olson, Anthony Alfredo have already used their fast repairs. Everybody else still has it in their back pocket. We're not even halfway.
Green flag, green flag, green flag!
Great restart for Alex Bell. He's got a huge lead, but he's going to get skinned alive by the time everybody gets to him once they get organized, because here comes
That's
Goss.
a little harsh.
Well, I mean...
Golly. He's going to get passed here by these guys down the back straightaway. We've got a lap car. That's going to get really interesting. That's Joey.
Oh, contact!
Joey down there on the apron.
Yep,
Oh my
Mazowitz.
God, look at this gaggle of automobiles.
How about Baker on the bottom?
Presley
Suarez, he biffed it.
He did.
18 minutes of required. He didn't check the faster pair. He's out.
Garrison Hogan to the lead.
Whoa, look at Breyer up the middle. Flying up there in that 88, the SpongeBob car. Hogan trying to block, can't do it. 4 wide.
So those guys just proved how well a tandem can work.
Yeah, that's 8th to 1st in a lap right there with those 2 cars nose to tail.
And he's still pushing him.
Just don't hook him.
We're getting reports that he's shifting. We are getting reports that, or at least he was shifting.
Perhaps, maybe, potentially. All right, here comes Hogan to the outside. Huffman stays on the bottom.
Oh, Huffman's going to take it all the way down to the apron.
This might work. Who is that behind him?
McCandless.
McCandless. What? Where did he come from?
I told you, he was mounting a charge earlier, and then it kind of stalled out with those wrecks, but I think he's made it through everything clean. I think he's just chilling.
I love the paint scheme, by the way, Blake and John. I didn't know that until now.
Casey Kerwin's back in the mix. Look at him up there against the outside wall.
He's going to the bottom. He doesn't have help down there, but let's see if it works. A huge run. 3 wide on the apron for the lead. Huffman goes with him. Kerwin, can he clear him? No.
He almost made that work. He went up top, got the momentum, cut down to the bottom, and he almost went to the lead by himself.
5 wide.
Oh, my God.
Good grief. Now the top 2, top 4 have broken away. Halfway this time.
So I think things are going to have to calm down. I think these guys are going to start pairing up. Or maybe not even pairing up, but just grouping up and trying to ride in lines. Because the more unorganized those guys are behind. Oh!
Oh, no! Delaney turns LaPrade. Put in gear.
Yeah, he kept going. He's good.
Still green. No caution. Cole Baker to the lead.
Man, and Delaney's going to lose a ton of spots out of that.
Oh, he's going to get split.
Oh, man, Huffman now getting a big push from Landon Mills. Huffman going to go to the lead.
Four wide, 5 wide almost.
Oh, man. Oh, Huffman just got third.
Still green. Single car spin again. That's the 2nd time in the same spot that the leader gets turned around. Cosman to the lead.
How about that? Now Garrison Hogan with all the help from Delaney, who did such a good job pushing Breyer until, well, he wrecked him. But up until that point, he did a great job, kept him in the lead. There's a lot of talk in race chat, too, over how weird pushing in these things is.
6 car breakaway at the front. It's Hogan, Delaney, Ionescu, Mills, Osmer, and Goss. Your top 6, then the rest of the pack more than a second back.
We call that a 6-horse pony show at the dog races. In Moon Car.
Sounds right. Sounds right to me. Yep.
I don't know why I started saying that. Whoa, we got one around.
And that's Baker. He got turned by Bell, just pushed him around off 4. The second pack's closing, though. The gap down to half a second, and they are closing quick. Justin Lisenby, another blue car guy, leading them around. They have caught Goss. Here they go. Kerwin goes top. Lisenby stays in the middle. Bell drops to the bottom.
If they're going to wreck, they're going to do it right here. I can tell you that. Oh, man. Look at this. Kerwin up there on the high side with help.
4 wide. Still 4 wide. Kerwin around the outside.
He's got help from the lap car.
Mazowitz. Yeah. It's a 64. Still 4 wide for the lead.
Oh, I thought that 92 of William Goss was going to try to put him 4 or 5 right there through the middle. He thought better of it. Look at Bell. Bell has been very committed to the apron, and he was about wrecking the whole field right there. I do think he and the 6 made a little bit of contact, but they got away with it. Give that lap to Delaney. Breyer just got into someone.
Yeah, I think it was Rabilis. Yeah, it was. He was pushing him and then off 4 turned him. So Mark Rabilis goes for a slide on pit road. Still good, still green. Here are the leaders down the back straightaway. Hogan leading that outside line. Little bobble with Cosman. Jonathan Delaney on the bottom. Going to surge back in front in 3.
Oh, a lot of contact right there between Mills and Cosman, and I believe Garrison and Delaney made contact as well for the lead.
They all went for the same 2 foot of real estate, and it didn't work.
Kerwin's trying, I don't know what the hell Kerwin's doing, but he's running up there against the wall, and everybody followed him.
Oh, Bell almost got into... Oh, he did hit Mills. He almost got turned around.
I think Kerwin's trying to lag back and get a big run again. So that's something we're going to have to... One thing I've learned in Moon Car, when you do these Miatas at these big tracks, watch the guys who are just behind the lead group, because they get monster runs. And if they can keep it to the floor, they'll go to the lead. Problem is, you start getting people throwing blocks and they run them the hell over, and then you end up with a big crash. But if everything goes right, he could get to the lead right here. But look at this.
Huge run.
Fanning out.
Clear. Ka-chow. Casey Kerwin to the front.
What did I say? I know my Miatas.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's how Jarrett Lambert got the pole at the start of this deal in qualifying, was getting the air off the guys in front of him in the pack.
See, just when I think things are calm, they get over here to this quad over, and the fans start... Wow, the field starts fanning out. I said a quad over, and the fans start fielding.
And the fans start fielding, yep.
Yeah, the fans start fielding out. And...
All right, well, I mean, it happens, right?
Oh, yeah. It's not going to stop me. Oh,
big stack up. Somebody damaged their mirror up against the outside wall, I think, but we're good.
You don't need it.
And here comes Mons looking for the lead.
I think they'll pull you over for that, though, in real life. Don't you have to have a side view mirror?
I'm not sure about that. Blinker, Tall Owen. He is on the... No, he is multiple laps down in that 09. How about Osmer back into the picture here, that 55?
Casey Kerwin is swerving like a madman for fun. Back here in the middle of the pack. He was just swerving like crazy down the back straightaway.
He's warming up for the end of this deal.
We're getting down to it. So, I mean, I know we spent the good portion of the first half of this one under yellow, but we've been on a long green run here. Look at those guys going back down there to the bottom. We got a guy in the grass. I think he jumped.
Bell. Oh, man, Delaney got sideways. They hold on. Here comes Osmer on the bottom, 3 wide.
Oh, it's bouncing. Hey, he's got bouncing off the wall one more time for good measure back there. He hit the wall in the middle of the straightaway twice and drove it back in there the third time and made sure that mirror fell off.
Oh, now again! Into traffic!
Oh!
Man, goes tumbling.
Oh, he's flipping.
Caution's out.
He's still flipping.
Terrible crash. Tall Owen on his roof after Landon Mills got turned around in the same spot, turn 4, Calamity Corner once again. This time, though, he comes back up in front of the traffic and gets hit hard by Lisenby, and then up into Mills and Liebert. That was one wild flip. There's the contact, got turned around by Malachi Drake in that 5. And another hard shot to the outside wall. So Alfredo pretty much out. He's been sitting on pit road for 15 minutes now. He's already used his fast repair. Sure, why not?
Anthony, what's on your mind?
What's on my mind? Well, we got beef, Travis.
With who? Who's mad?
Oh, well, Landon comes out here and just hooks the leader in front of the field.
I have my suspicions that he did it on purpose.
It sure looked like it, didn't it?
It did? We have got beef! Oh, there we go.
There you go. Yep.
You know what? That was a nice little green flag run. As David said, it's probably because I already wrecked out. It's the only reason they went green that long.
Yeah, it's amazing how that works, isn't it? I was going to jump in that car. We were going to do a driver swap.
Yep.
And this guy junks both of them. He junked the primary and the backup. What do I get to do? Sit around with my thumb up my butt.
What in the hell's going on? Wait, so what? So, okay. My God. I did not know that y'all were together.
Yeah, so David and I have a thing where we like to driver swap these big races. And I guess it's only fair considering the last one paid $200 to win, and he threw and lost by 3/100ths. That I figured,
laps. I got to the checkered flag, Anthony.
I figured I'd wreck out, so he didn't get a chance this time.
Unbelievable. You see what I have to deal with?
Listen, they wrecked off 2 on the first lap of the race, killed me, used my fast repair, and then Landon hooks the leader. I mean, what do you want me to do? It was unavoidable. I'm sorry. David didn't get to run tonight. I'll make it up to you, pal.
Unbelievable. Next time
wheels,
I talk to this guy, he's going to be clear all the time.
The wheels on that car look very dirty, Anthony. Just want you to know that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they do.
It's 5 probably, because I drove through 500 acres of grass to get all the way around the track.
Every time I look at my wheels on my truck, and if they're dirty, I think of Anthony because he cyberbullied me one time about my wheels being dirty.
Whoa!
My truck.
Don't use that term. You know, listen, that should not be taken lightly. And
I'm a man. I really like my truck, and I took that to heart. I went and immediately cleaned my wheels.
okay, so my comments did their job. Listen, I take a lot of pride in my vehicle as well. I'm a proud vehicle owner. Thankful to have the gift of transportation. And it's important to me to keep my vehicle clean, spotless, looking sharp. And I know when you posted that truck, you were like, man, this thing looks good, all shined up. But you missed the wheels. That's like one of the most important parts.
I didn't watch it that day. I just looked outside at Subway and I thought, okay, it looks nice. Nobody could tell that I didn't watch it today, or so I thought. I was in a great mood. And then I open up Twitter and I see Anthony flaming it up, and I'm like, oh, man.
I mean, it looked like you had to take a chisel to get all that brake dust off.
God. And the most suspicious part, there was a handprint on the wheel, and I still don't know where it came from because it wasn't mine. Somebody touched my wheels.
Listen, I told you once, I'll tell you again. That was someone saying, look how dirty these wheels are, and they swiped their hand through them to show all the filth. But we're going back
All right,
racing.
green flag. Yep. Thanks, Anthony. We've got like 10 cars left. Casey Kerwin's out in front by a mile. Blake McCandless sits in second. Mark Robillis in third, but they've got company behind them. And Kerwin's board.
I mean, it's amazing. He's just that good.
Here
Oh, well,
comes
we
Nick
say that.
Olson.
It might cost him.
Yeah. Oh, man, Mon's pinching down.
All right, 10 to go right here. This is where the boys are separated from the men. This is where, I mean, you just put them up on the dash and send it. It's pretty much over at this point.
Here comes
McCandless.
McCandless. Looking for the lead. He's got it. Bell staying on the bottom. Mon's up top. And Mon's back to the lead.
Oh, Breyer.
Oh.
Ooh, man. So these guys are getting really brave with the pushes here, too. Oh, man, Blake's going to take it all the way down to the grass to try to defend, but he doesn't have any help.
He's got Kerwin, but Kerwin is going to pass him.
Oh, my God. Oh, Kerwin almost got
Wide
sideways
the
down
lead.
there.
They were
Kerwin.
5 with Breyer up by the wall. And there goes Kerwin.
Kerwin's the big loser out of that one. Now, I don't know what the hell Blake's doing. He's going all the way down to the bottom. Justin Mons briefly had the lead, but here comes Cole Baker. Remember Cole Baker? He got turned earlier. Didn't hit anything, though. Oh, Bell got a shot from Huffman. Bouncing him back up the track. He's right there side by side with Cosman.
8 to go.
Don't forget, Breyer's out of a quick repair, too, so he's probably in the safest place to be in this stage of the race, and that's the lead. Well, I say that. We've seen the leader get turned a couple of times here tonight, but I'd much rather be there if I didn't have a quick repair than in the middle of this pack, that's for sure. Oh, man. Oh, man. 4 wide back there.
This ain't going to end well.
I don't foresee this ending well at all. They are fanning out 5 wide. So far, oh, there they go. 64 gets burned. Baker's spinning down there towards the grass.
Mazowitz, Olson, caution.
Olson, I don't think Olson hit anything after he got clipped, but he might have got hit in the wheel. No, he's good. I think Olson's good. Minor damage on that one. Nobody hit anything super hard there. Everybody's driving away. I don't think we're going to lose any quick repairs out of this one. I think Cosman went to the lead through that, too.
That's what it looked like. Another, oh man.
I mean, they were trying
the wall.
They were trying for 6 at one point.
He's on board with Olson. So Bell gets put in the wall. And then contact with Davis, it looks like, and there goes Olson. Cosman Yonishu is your race leader, by the way.
Landon's back up here, too. Breyer's still up here. Blake's made it up here. Well, I mean, we've talked about Blake a lot that run, but I'm only showing 19 cars on the lead lap, which honestly, it's more than I would have thought.
Yeah, that's what I've got.
I want to start buying arcade machines for my home.
I heard you talk about that once, yeah.
Yeah, I really want to start doing that. I want to get a claw machine too.
Claw.
I'm a big fan of claw machines.
Yeah. What's up coming on FTF.GG? Well, tomorrow, round 2 of the eNASCAR qualifying iRacing series begins from Mid-Ohio. I still have to buy the track, but that'll be a lot of fun. Coming up tomorrow night, 9 o'clock Eastern. Should be a lot of fun there. That kicks off the 7-race season that we have to try and set the field for contender. The Bar Visual FTF Cup Series, that's on bottom split this week from this racetrack. It's like 10 o'clock or so on bottom split. And Winsdale on Sunday night is in Pocono for the Pennsylvania 500. It's 8 o'clock start time there. That's what's coming up on FTF.GG. And of course, we are back next week at Kansas for the Radical Elimination with the Radical cars. And I believe after a certain amount of time, the last car in the field gets chopped. So.
Oh.
Yep.
That's pretty cool.
Hence the elimination part of it. Should be a lot of fun.
All right. Do we finish in regulation?
When was the last time Moon Car finished in regulation?
It's been a while.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Alrighty, well, it's Cosmin Ionescu and Landon Huffman on this front row. 3 laps to settle it. If they make the white flag, we keep on going. If they crash before the white flag, we'll re-rack and do it again.
Green flag, green flag, green flag! Oh man, they are all over each other back there in the back.
Huffman and McCandless still working together on that outside. Casey Kerwin peeking his nose out.
Oh, I don't see
Here
any way we
comes
don't get a
Hogan.
wreck. Oh, that's a good way to get a
Big
wreck
block.
right there. Cosman might have made that work. He's got enough help, I think, down there. Well, no, they're not as
Not anymore.
organized. Coming to 2 to
Oh,
go.
Blake gets
McCandless
turned into the
gets
wall.
third.
That's the big one again. Olsen around, hard into the wall. McCandless, Dylan Connolly, his car all torn up. Alfredo's face on the front of that car is beat up now. We're going to overtime. As Blake's car destroyed. He still has a fast repair, though. Dylan Connolly does not, though. He's done. Nick Olson has already used his fast repair. We'll see what that looks like. Goss has already used his as well. Here's the replay. And just Rabilis comes up, and just too many guys fighting for the same piece of real estate, and it winds up with guys into the wall.
You'll have that.
Yeah, especially late in the going.
Somebody's trying to burn fuel, and they might blow their motor.
I was hearing the Kerwin do it earlier. And I think it was Breyer that was doing it there. No, it's Mark Rebillis this time. No, it's Cosman that's doing it. Interesting.
We had a guy try that in Mooncar one time on the grid and blow up.
Yeah, that one doesn't surprise me. I'll be honest. That one doesn't surprise me.
Well, that was one of those where I wasn't necessarily surprised. I was more appalled. Not even appalled. I was just like, I don't even know what I was. It was a weird feeling.
Right. I believe we'll get one to go here this time by, which will get us. Yep. So we have 3 attempts at the green and white checker. First one coming up. We don't have unlimited attempts like we do in Mooncar, unfortunately.
What a shame.
Yeah. But normally Mooncar only uses 1 anyway, so.
That's true. I
Because
think
by
we'll
that
get it
point,
done on
Ben's
this one.
tired of throwing cautions.
I do think we'll get it done on this one.
Yeah. And Ben's tired of throwing cautions. He wants to go to sleep, so he's just going to let them run out unless the whole field piles on in. So, who wins this race?
You know, I'm going to go with Casey Kerwin in P6.
Good call. You got 16 guys on the lead lap. 17 on the racetrack. Toll owns a lap down, but is out there with the guys still. Screw it. Back to front. Let's go McCandless.
All right. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Overtime. Green flag, green flag, green flag. Oh, the 15's in the grass. That's Alex Bell.
He was also at the back. He's trying to go to the front, 4 wide. Everybody in the top 5 has not used their fast repair. In fact, the only guys that haven't used their fast repair are all in the top 5, except now for Kerwin and Brian LaPrade, your race leader. They're 3 wide, wrecking in the back, into the wall. Still green. 3 wide for the lead, 4 wide for the lead. Kerwin out in front, coming to the white flag. Let's see if they can make it back without piling them up. Brian LaPrade pushes him. Here comes Rebillis to the apron. 4 wide for 4th. White flag.
White flag. Oh, they are fanning out big back there. Rebillis, or not Rebillis, that is Ronnie Osmer was in the grass back there.
Let's see what happens. Oh, there's Kerwin in front of everybody.
Huffman arm to the wall, but this ain't over.
Here goes McCandless. McCandless keeps his foot in it. He's in the top 5. Breyer leads. Cosman in 2nd. Rebillis 3rd. Bell 4th. McCandless side by side with Lisenby. Side by side for the lead. Cosman round the outside. It's going to be a drag race. Coming to the start-finish line. Travis, take it. Who's going to win?
Rebellious. Oh, he went too early and he got himself turned. They're beating him, Pagan. Breyer on the bottom. Cosman up top.
Cosman, I think. No, Breyer by 1/1000th of a second. The closest finish in ERL history, and Brian LaPrade gets it at the wire.
Wow.
I mean, barely. That is as close as you can get it at the line. Have you ever? Well, I'm sure you have, but
Yeah, once or twice, but still, it doesn't get any less exciting.
that is unbelievable. Phew.
My God.
Let's get a replay of that last lap if we can. Because, I mean, unreal last lap. It starts with Kerwin getting turned here in 1. Just pushed him around. And Landon nowhere to go. And then there goes Urbillis into the wall. And I thought Cosman had it right there with that contact and at the line. Yay! Are we sure?
I mean,
Because I thought Cosman got it live, but
you have to watch where the lap changes. Sometimes it's a little different. We ran into this in Mooncar one time.
at the Roval, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh my. And then everybody piles the hell in turn 1. Here's the crash on the last lap. The first one at least. Ugh. And everybody back here just not lifting. Oh my gosh. Landon almost got drop kicked. Wild night. Let's take a look at the results.